Legendary here from Drakewing Gaming. Sending me on Twitter, the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of Heroes Advent Rise Path. So y'all, I'm a little bit baked right now. Let's go ahead and have a wonderful little video, shall we? Alarm chain, you are up, and let's go. Alright. Oh, you can take the nutritional water and sprinkle it around the soil. Make sure it's moist enough. Alright then. And God, even what he said there sounded lewd. You began watering plants around while Ray planted the seeds. Afterwards, Ray handed both of you gardening scissors as you began pruning some of the plants. Make sure you leave 1/3 of the plants while pruning, and make sure they still have enough to survive. So why do we have to prune these things actually? Oh, well, some plants need pruning to produce more leaves, or just encourage them to grow sideways instead of upwards. Some herbs or medicinal plants could lose their leaves' quality and taste if they're allowed to have flowers, so pruning them kind of forces them into healing mode. That way, they'd focus on growing more leaves and flowers, which is what we want. Ooh, I didn't know that. Oh, is that from Alex's books? Gardening books, yep. But yep, you ain't wrong. He gave some to me. And you actually understood them? Hey, unlike you, I grew up here, yeah? A lot of it is pretty hard to understand at first, but I took my time with it. Huh, that's good. I could never understand any of his books. It's a lot of difficult words that I can't remember. Wait, well, I can speak the language here fine, but reading is another matter entirely. Right. Yep, he's just more used to reading things in Svobodian. Which still kind of surprises me. Your comments sound pretty fluent now, Cody. Thought you might have a better time reading stuff, too. I guess I'm getting better at reading, just really slowly. It would still take me minutes to read something that's not a recipe list. That's why I relied on you and Max reciting all the Alex's notes back then. Ah, I remember that. Guess we really saved you from getting scolded for not doing your assignments, huh? Thought you did. Those were the days. Hey, remember when how we'd stay at Alex's mansion for those group studies? Oh yes, the Sebastian always brought out his freshly baked cookies and cakes and cookies for us to snack on. Fun times. Yeah, fun times. Right? I'm sorry for leaving you hanging like that back then. I think back to that time a lot, and maybe I should have told you something instead of just stop talking to you. Hey, it's alright, I get you. You needed some time alone to process all the shit that went down. We all, kinda did, I guess. Yes? I just wish you'd been a little more open with me, yeah? I was your boyfriend after all. You could still talk to me about things, you know. I guess so. Huh. I'm sorry, Rye. Things were just so difficult. I didn't want to drag you into my mess. That's fair, but gotta keep in mind, Cody, what just happened back then was beyond messed up for all of us, not just you. Right, I'm sorry. Dude, come on. You're just a sweet guy, Cody. Just stop apologizing so damn much. But I... It's okay, seriously, you're all good. Bygones be bygones, yeah? Mm, delicious Gatorade. Ray placed his hand on the bear's shoulder as they both heaved a heavy sigh. You were rather glad that they managed to have this conversation together after what sounded like countless bouts of avoidance from both of them. Thanks, Roy. I won't mention it. Oh, yeah, remember my favorite fruit, Cody? Huh, you mean the, parfait? Pretty neat fruit, but what about it, though? Did you know I managed to grow one here? Here? Aren't they notoriously hard to grow outside of the tree or something? Yep, I know. I ain't pulling your leg, though. Through here. Ray led you back to the path of the garden. There was a budding plant of a sort, that seemed full of life. No way, you actually grew some. See? Told you I did. Took me a while, but I finally figured out the right soil composition and growth condition for it. That's really impressive, Rye. Nothing short of an achievement. Heh, thanks, Cody. Now, hopefully you can survive and bear fruit eventually. Man, I can't wait till that day. How long would it take for it to grow then? Anywhere from 2 to 5 years. That's a really long time. Yep, parfaits are slow growing after all. Can't wait until it bears fruit too. Mm-hmm. By then you guys are free to taste the fruits of my labor. Literally. It's really delicious. I can see why you love it so much, Ray. Yep, but it's not just why I eat it all the time, Cassian. Oh? Why then? You could say it's a plant-based substitute for anyone who can't stomach dairy products. Oh, that's a thing here? Yeah, why not? I know a lot of people who are allergic to different types of ingredients. Wait, so Ray is lactose intolerant? Lactose? Yeah, I was gonna ask. What's that, Cassian? Oh, just means you're allergic to milk. Oh, yeah, then Ray fits into that. Well, I mean, I can still eat in moderate amount, just not a lot of my stomach will act up. Cheeses too, but see, with parfait fruits, I don't gotta worry none. I see. Hey, when it's harvest time, I'll cook something with the fruit for you, Rye. That'd be amazing, Cody. Thank you so much. Whew, that should work. That should do work. That should do for now. How about some lunch, eh, guys? My treat. Sure, I was getting pretty hungry. Oh, for me, you mean? Ray! But nah, I know a place that offers good food on a discount, too. Oh, cool. Lead the way then. As you left the Sky Garden and the Guild building, Ray led you to a restaurant in the main district. You'd hoped the good food would be worth the trouble, but alas, closed. But how? It was open for almost every day of the week. This restaurant seemed to have closed down from lack of customers. Do you think they had good discounts, or was did you think they had good discounts on was because they weren't selling well? I guess. I don't get it. The food here ain't even that bad. Look, I even brought this here this time. The dragon took out a slip from his pockets, which looked like a thin parchment to you. There were rows of red marks stamped onto the slip, almost like some kind of a check-in card. Oh, sounds so you really came over here every day, huh? Yeah, I tried to, anyway. So what's this all about? Oh, you see, Cassian, this place offered these discount coupons that applies to a really big one if you bought from them for a month. Wait, like every single day up to that? Yep, that's right. That's impressive. Wait, so does that mean some of the stuff you bought for us was down from here? Not always, but yeah, some. Then we technically tried this place out already. You don't have to worry about it, right? Sure, but it's supposed to be the big discount today. I worked so hard for it. Whatever. I guess it doesn't matter anymore. So, what now? I'm not about to give up just yet. I know another place near the park. Come on. You and Cody followed the dragon to his next places of interest. Sadly, the vendors were either out of stock, closed for lunch break, or simply no longer offered the discount. After walking to the park and then back to the market district to no avail, Ray finally catches up as you Ray finally gave up as you all returned to the guild. Sorry, y'all. Like I said, I'm a little bit high right now. Damn. Sorry, guys. It's okay, Roy. But why are you so focused on the discounted food? I don't know. I just thought I could land a good deal for you guys today. Roy, think about it for a second. Why do you think they would offer those kinds of discounts? I mean, to help us save more on food costs? But not always. I rarely eat at those places, but from the times I did, I noticed that they all had food that was about to go bad. Other times it was because the restaurant is about to close down forever and they wanted to clear out their stock. Either that or the food is actually good and they just sold out before noon. I guess there is such a thing as too good to be true. Sure. Sorry I wasted your time. Right, don't be like that. How about I treat you guys to lunch at my tavern instead? Ooh, sounds good, Cody. Sure, I guess. Whatever. Ray? I mean, even if I failed, we still got each other, right, guys? Remember, you can always have me for lunch. Uh, I'm just kidding. Let's head in, shall we? Ray. Good lord. So, what are we getting for lunch? I don't know yet. Let me look at the menu for a bit more. I'm thinking some grilled cheese. Should be filling enough for lunch and simple for Tensei to prepare. Who's Tensei? Oh, he's my new chef, the one who's been holding the fort with Ash for days now. Ah, him. We met him the other day we were here during lunch. Oh, I see. Guy left a pretty good impression. Uh-huh, right. It's a shame you won't be cooking, though, Cody. Would ask you to make my favorites like before. Huh, let me guess, smoked Boric sausages with a special cream sauce? Oh, man, you know exactly what I'm looking for. Oh, there we go. Of course. I've known for long enough, Rye. That you not having changed one bit. Oh, that a good thing or nah? Oh, I don't know how to answer that. Anyways, let's just order up, okay? Oh, all right then. Now, where's that handsome waiter? Speak of the devil, Ash. Ray waved at the snow leopard who just happened to be delivering food to a nearby table. Good day, Sir Rye, Cassian, and Cody. How are you holding up, Ash? Fairly well, sir. Thankfully, the lunch rush is almost over, so Tensei and I can take it easy by then. Good to hear. What would you all like for lunch? 10 smoked pork sausages, please. Ah, I'm terribly sorry, Sir Rod, but we're just out of Borixes. Would you like anything else? Ah, that's a bummer. In that case, may I have you for lunch instead, Ash? Sir, this is the honeysuckle. Unfortunately, I am not an item on the menu. But, how about the others? What would you both like for lunch? And so Cody put in his order. He decided to go for the same as his. Decided on what you want to eat yet, Ray? I don't know. It feels like everything I like is out today. Whatever. Can I have some Hananese fried rice, please? Of course, sir. Thank you. The dragon sighed as the snow leopard left your table, though he then looked at you with a smirk. At least I can get my meat from you, right, Cassian? What? Ray, we're in the public. Let's not act like that, please. What? You act like you don't like it, Cassian. I mean, don't worry. I'll be gentle to you and respectful to others while we're here. Ray, come on. I like you, but there's a time and a place for everything, you know? Sure, Cassian. There's always a time and a place for having fun. You glanced over to Cody, who was visibly uncomfortable after Ray's volley of unsavory jokes. At that moment, the snow leopard happened to by your table again, seemingly aware of the commotion. Is there a problem here, sirs? Oh, not really, no, Ash. Ray was just getting a bit rowdy here, but don't worry about it. All right. Understood, sir. I'll carry on with my duty, then. Yep, have a good one. Right, that's enough of that, don't you think? Huh? Enough of what? You know what I mean, Rye. You're going a bit too far. Too far? What, I can't even joke around now? Heh, that's a bit rich coming from you, Cody, since when did you ever care anyway? Alright then. Guys? Ray, seriously, just stop for a moment and breathe, will ya? What the hell for? I don't fucking get it. Of course you can't right now. Look, Ray, as much as I enjoy your usual bantering, this is just a bit too much. Oh yeah? Didn't you just say you liked it, though? So how come too much of something is like you like is bad? Dude, you can't be serious. Right, really, too much of something is always bad. Take it from me as a chef. I guess in a sense your jokes could be a type of seasoning for our conversation. Too much of it can sour everyone's mood. Yup, exactly like said, Cassian. Remember the times people would excuse themselves away whenever you joked a bit too much, Rye? It's not because they were actually busy, it's because they were feeling too uncomfortable and just wanted to be nice, so they... Yeah, I felt that one coming, a mile away. Okay, I get it, God. As the dragon yelled, the whole tavern got a bit quiet as people looked at our table. Ray, calm down, please. Thankfully, the other patrons quickly moved on as Ray sat down with a long sigh. Sorry, Cody. Sorry for yelling at you. The dragon spoke up after a moment of silence. It's just, I wanted to treat you guys so nice, you nice to a nice meal at a nice place, and look how that's gone to shit. And now I can't even joke around without looking like an idiot. Just what the fuck, man? Roy, nobody said you have to stop joking completely, right? And to be honest, it's something I like about you. Just not when it makes others feel uncomfortable. Tell me then, what else am I supposed to do when shit's just so frustrating? You could just talk about it, you know. And what, show everybody that I'm a sissy? Ain't no way. Right, Cassian's right. You can complain about shitty things that happen in your day. Sometimes it's just what we need to do. You don't have to hide behind telling jokes to feel better. I always wanted to tell you this back then, but I didn't want to break your heart, but sounds like you do all along. I'm sorry for not telling you sooner. I agree with Cody here. It's okay to talk and vent for your frustrations, Ray. Joking around is fine too, just be mindful of the others around you. Right. Thanks, guys. But yeah, I get it, Ray. I've got shitty days too, and I've had to figure out how to cope with it. By drinking? Yup, wait, how did you know? Hey, I've been with you long enough. I should know. Huh, that makes sense. Heh. The dragon let out a heavy sigh, looking less frustrated than before. Well, I guess I will try to be more mindful about joking. No promises, though. That's fine, as long as you keep that in mind next time's around. Uh-huh. As if on cue, Ashford already swung back to your table with the food. Alright, y'all, I'm actually gonna pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I will see y'all in the next video. Love you all. Stay safe. Have a great night. Bye-bye.